A lot of you guys may know of drawn liquidity, but you guys are confused about what makes drawn liquidity. What concepts are a form of a drawn liquidity? Because you guys know damn well that one concept does not make a drawn liquidity. That would be untradeable. It would be way too easy for the market to make profits, so the market will no longer be tradable, right? And there are multiple forms of drawn liquidity, and and there are market profiles are one type of the drawn liquidity, one type or form of the drawn liquidity. And by the way, these are not based on tiers, like market profiles S tier. No, they're all together. They're all same tier. Market order flow, institutional order flow, meaning registering lows, breaking highs in a bullish order flow, breaking lows, rejecting highs in a bearish order flow. Dealing ranges are another form of a market drawn liquidity. Equilibrium of the dealing range is another drawn liquidity. CRT is another form of drawn liquidity. Range dynamic or typical ranges are another form of drawn liquidity. They're basically the same thing, but people call them differently, right? Higher time frame key levels. And what I mean by this solely on IRL to ERL are another form of a draw on liquidity. You won't just rely on IRL or ERL. You might think, oh, this is all I'm going to use. No. You need to use all of them together and find a perfect way, a perfect draw on liquidity. Integrate all of these drawn liquidities together. And please do not stick to one of them. Stick to use all and every single one of them. And yeah, that's that. Let's get to an example. Right? I can show you guys multiple examples. I want to show you one example. This is enough. This example gives you enough information. Let's get into our examples. Right? Our draw on liquidity is down here. How come as our draw on liquidity here? As I said, through concepts, through using multiple concepts, right? In this case, we have a dealing range from here to here. So one of our form of a drawn liquidity is a dealing range, which is the dealing range low or high. In this case, the dealing range is pointing to the downside. So this dealing range is the bearish dealing range. So our drawn liquidity is here. Other form we use multiple forms of drawn liquidity here. IRL to ERL, right? We don't care about this because this IRL is in premium, right? We're using another form of a drawn liquidity, higher time frame. And please keep in mind when I say higher time frame key levels, I solely reflect on IRL to ERL or ERL to IRL, as well as the key levels such as breaker blocks, order blocks in a higher time frame, which is the daily, weekly, monthly. Those are only for the CRT confirmation. Okay? Keep that in mind. And how do we know all the drawn liquidity is here? As I said, dealing range is pointing down here. IRL to ERL is pointing down there. What else? Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Order flow is bearish. Another form, market profiles here, right? Market profiling. There's another way, right? This could be expansion, reversal, retracement, expansion. You can see how that is telling us what's going to happen. After retracement, what's going to likely to happen next? Expansion / accumulation and expansion, right? Multiple forms of it. So a market profile is another way of a form of a drawn liquidity. And this specific example, we only use those, right? We use IRL to ERL, dealing range to the downside. And one last thing, if you really pay real close attention, what else do we use? CRT, candle range theory. We had a CRT here. Yes, it closed above, but guess what? That's a total body soup. And as well, we had an hourly we have already had a confirmation for that, so we are green, right? So we did not only use one drawn loop key. We did not just go out of IRL to ERL. We used premium and discount, right? We used dealing range. So our drawn loop key dealing range is over here. IRL to ERL right over here. Our CRT right down there, right? You see how all of the concepts are lying together, right? Building up a stronger narrative, building up a stronger confidence in your setup. Which if these don't bring your confidence up higher, you're stupid ass, right? Simple as that. Order flow change bearish. That's another form that the market is glad to go down because all of these are going to the downside. This is the last bearish scan or tap the higher tap and key level, which is the weekly order block, right? And you can see waterfall is bearish now. Market rejecting above a high, broke below the lows, right? All of them went right down here, right? These are different forms of drawn liquidity. This could be a expansion, reversal, right? Retracement, expansion. You can see how we're using that as well. We're using market profiles to know where the market would like to go, because a market profile is another form of a drawn liquidity. There are multiple forms, right? In this case, we don't have all of the, we don't have all of the examples. We do have all examples here, right? Range dynamic. Range high got purged. Where's your next drawn liquidity? The range low. CRT high in this case did not get purged, but there's an SMT here, right? So SMT was here, so we have a CRT here as well, right? We can see how we have used dealing ranges, equilibrium. In this case, there's no equilibrium here because equilibrium have already been tapped. Equilibrium, we're using dealing range, equilibrium, using dealing ranges, we're using market order flow, institutional order flow, advanced order flow, right? As I've already told you guys what it does, breaking lows, resisting highs, breaking highs, resisting lows in a bullish and bearish scenario. CRT, range dynamic, right? CRT, right? What's it right down there, right? Just pay attention. Market profiles, if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you could decide as well. Because market did a expansion, right? Then market did another little quick reversal, retracement, another expansion, right? We're using market profiles to determine where the market will likely head to as well, right? We're not solely relying on one concept, we're using multiple concepts. In this example alone has a lot of concept, right? I literally use everything I just told you about the forms of drawn liquidity. Thank you for watching. This is how you know what concepts are used to drawn liquidity. There are market order flow, dealing ranges, equilibrium, CRT, range dynamic, market profiles, and higher time and key levels, which I solely rely on IRL to ERL, and the other higher time and key levels, which is order block and other ones that are used for CRTs, right? So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I'll see you guys in our next video. Make sure you guys join the Discord, and I'll see you guys inside of Discord. Peace out.